Welcome to All Force e-learning classes. So we are discussing about preparation of carbonyl compounds. Carbonyl compounds. Here copper 300 degree centigrade temperature or silver 300 degree centigrade temperature is given. The molecules undergoes dehydrogenation form the product. Wherever primary and secondary is given, will get the products. Wherever tertiary alcohol is given, elimination takes place. Yesterday we have discussed that concept. That means here CH3 is given, again here CH3, again here CH3OH. Copper 300 degree centigrade temperature. Copper 300 degree centigrade temperature form the product like this here. So alkene is formed here. Alkene is formed. This is a way to write that product wherever copper is given. Now by oxidation of toluene compound. Oxidation of toluene. Yesterday we have discussed so many examples. So oxidation of toluene compound here. Oxidation of toluene compound. Here toluene compound is given, nothing but methyl benzene is given. Methyl benzene compound undergoes oxidation, form the products. By using the chromyl chlorides or ceric ammonium nitrate or vanadium pentoxide is given, the CH3 group convert into CHO group here. CHO group. Now here toluene compound is given, which is having CH3 group, undergoes oxidation with oxygen in the presence of vanadium pentoxides. Vanadium pentoxide temperature is 623 Kelvin temperature. 623 Kelvin temperature. Only the CH3 group convert into CHO group. The CH3 group convert into CHO group. That means remaining two hydrogens, one oxygen, it convert into what? Water. Benzaldehyde is formed here. Benzaldehyde is formed here. Nothing but one type of oxidation reactions. One type of oxidation reactions here. Now open air oxidation. Open air oxidation. Open air oxidation. Here also same thing. Alcohols undergoes oxidation in the presence of aluminium tertiary butoxides. Aluminium tertiary butoxide form the ketones here. Form the ketones. Nothing but what type of alcohol is important in this case? Secondary alcohol. Based on this substrate we can write the product. So secondary alcohol compound undergoes oxidation with aluminium tertiary butoxide reagent. The medium is acetone medium or cyclohexanone medium or para-benzoquinone is added, no problem. So remember, the molecule undergoes oxidation, it convert into, so mainly secondary alcohol. For example here RCHOH is given. RCHOH is given. Here acetone medium CH3 double bond O CH3. Acetone medium in the presence of aluminium tertiary butoxide compound. Aluminium tertiary butoxide compound, you remember always. So aluminium tertiary butoxide compound. Aluminium tertiary butoxide compound. What will happen in this case? That medium convert into alcohol, the substrate convert into ketone. That is the specialty of open air oxidation reaction. Open air oxidation reaction. So here secondary alcohol convert into what? Ketone. Secondary alcohol convert into ketone. The medium convert into alcohol. Here CHOH, again CH3 is given. CHOH, CH3 is given. Here medium, you take that as acetone medium or cyclohexanone medium or parabenzoquinone medium, doesn't matter, but generally used one is acetone medium. Acetone medium here. For example, here, for example, CH3 is given. Here CHOH is given. CHOH is given. C2H5 is given. What is the name of the compound? 1,2,2-hydroxybutane or butene or 2-butanol compound. 2-butanol compound undergoes oxidation in the presence of acetone medium. In the presence of acetone medium, here aluminium tertiary butoxide is given. Aluminium tertiary butoxide is given. Remember, aluminium tertiary butoxide is given. The name of the oxidation is called what? Open air oxidation. So whatever product here, whatever product, the substrate undergoes oxidation. The substrate undergoes oxidation here. Here CH3, CHOH, again CH3 here. 2-butanone compound. 2-butanone compound is formed here. This is a way to write that product wherever open air oxidation is given. Open air oxidation is given here. For example, cyclohexa 2-in-1-vol compound. Cyclohexa 2-in-1 compound undergoes oxidation with aluminium tertiary butoxide. Aluminium tertiary butoxide. Medium is acetone medium. Medium is acetone medium. Medium is acetone medium. So acetone medium is given. So 1,2 cyclohexa 2-in-1-vol compound undergoes oxidation. It convert into 2-in cyclohexanone compound is formed here. You remember, the tertiary butoxide will not show effect on double bonds only. It shows effect on only alcoholic functional group. The secondary alcoholic group convert into ketonic group here. This is the way to write that product wherever open air oxidation is given. Open air oxidation is given. In the presence of tertiary butoxides, secondary alcohol reactions are generally called open air oxidation reactions. Next, preparation methods. Pyrolysis of fatty acids. Pyrolysis of fatty acids, one type of burning reactions. So if you do burning of the organic compound in the presence of oxygen is called combustion reactions. Combustion reactions. In the absence of oxygen is called pyrolysis reactions. Pyrolysis reactions. So fatty acids undergoes pyrolysis nothing but in the presence of temperature form the products. If you take calcium formate on pyrolysis mainly form the formaldehyde. If you do pyrolysis in the absence of oxygen, it convert into formaldehyde here. One type of burning reactions. We have to apply the temperature in these reactions. supposed to be calcium formate is given. Calcium formate is given. Here pyrolysis reaction, nothing but pyrolysis process, mainly from the formaldehyde and calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Calcium carbonate, CaCO3 is formed here. This is the way to write that products. So number of carbons 2. One is present in formaldehyde, another one is present in calcium carbonate. Here number of calciums 1, here calcium 1 here. If we take calcium acetate, so now CH3COO2, again pyrolysis reaction. What is the difference in between them? Here extra one methyl group is given. That means instead of hydrogen here methyl is given, means here CH3 C double bond O CH3, again CaCO3 here. Wherever single compound is given, we can write the product directly based on the substrate or reactant. Wherever mixture is given, how to write the products? Supposed to be, if we take mixture of fatty acids, best example is calcium formate and calcium acetate mixture is given. Calcium formate and calcium acetate mixture is given. So on pyrolysis it produce one is CH3 C double bond O H, one methyl from here, one hydrogen here, C double bond O function. Only calcium acetate is here CH3 only formate H C double bond O H. The combinated product is nothing but the combinated product percentage is more. The combinated product yield is more. So these two compounds yield is less. Here more percentage is possible here. Here CH3 is given, CH3 calcium is given, calcium acetate. Here C double bond O calcium, here O, C double bond O CH3. Calcium acetate. Calcium formate here. Calcium acetate, calcium formate is given. If you apply the temperature, more amount of temperature, 573 Kelvin temperature, by the removal of these two compounds, nothing but CaCO3, it produce CH3 C double bond OH, CH3 C double bond OH, CH3 C double bond OH 2 moles, CH3 C double bond OH 2 moles. Remaining one is 2 moles CaCO3. But other products are possible. Same reaction is given. Why this is getting more percentage? Why these are getting less percentage? Means this is the way to write that product here. So combination is given, means we have to take CH3 C double bond over CH3 and formate. Only single compound means CH3 C double bond over CH3 CaCO3. only CaCO3 Hc double bond OH. So this is not a correct method. Why? Because the yield is generally poor due to side reactions. Thus aldehydes are not prepared by this method. Not prepared by this method because side reactions are possible like this. This is not a correct method to prepare the aldehydes. Next preparation method from geminal dihalides. From geminal dihalides. Vicinal dihalides, geminal dihalides. Two types of halides are there. Based on the connectivity of given halogens, we can explain given halogen compound is geminal compound or vicinal compound. Vicinal compound. Wherever the single carbon is carrying two halogens are called what? Geminal dihalides. The adjacent carbons are having halogens are called what? Vicinal dihalogen compounds. So hydrolysis of geminal dihalides. Hydrolysis of geminal dihalides. Hydrolysis of geminal dihalides. Dihalides. Hydrolysis of geminal dihalides. Geminal dihalide compound undergoes hydrolysis in the presence of aqueous alkali medium. Mild alkali is important in this reaction. That means wherever halide is given, the halide is replaced by OH, means one type of nucleophilic substitution reaction. That means we have to apply the mild alkali mediums in these reactions. Terminal dihalide is given. The terminal dihalide undergoes hydrolysis. It produces aldehydes. Wherever internal dihalide is given, internal dihalide compound undergoes hydrolysis in the presence of alkali mediums. Aqueous alkali mediums form the ketones. Based on the compound nature or based on the substrate nature, based on the reactant nature, we can explain ketone is formed or aldehyde is formed in the given reactions. For example, here R, Cl is given, Cl is given, H, Cl is given, Cl is given. This one is terminal halogen or internal halogen, terminal halogen, dihalogen compound. The single carbon is carrying two halogens, geminal dihalogen compounds, 1,1-dichloroalkane compound. 1,1-dichloroalkane compound is formed here. The compound undergoes hydrolysis, one type of nucleophilic substitution reactions with alkali medium. Each Cl is replaced by OH. Each Cl is replaced by OH here. I think already we have discussed that concept. Whatever organic compound is given, in that given organic compound, the carbon is carrying two hydroxy groups. That compound stability is very less. Again, that molecule easily undergoes dehydration, form the product here. So, easily undergoes dehydration. Here H2O, by the removal of H2O, it produces RC double bond OH. RC double bond OH here. For example, here internal alkane, internal dihaloalkane is given. Again, aqueous NaOH. What will happen in these reactions? The each chlorine is substituted by incoming OH group. Nucleophilic substitution reactions. So, the first compound undergoes hydrolysis in the presence of alkali medium, nothing but one type of nucleophilic substitution reaction is possible here. Then form the product like this. According to the structure, formed product stability is less. Why? Because the carbon is having two OH groups. Easily undergoes dehydration, form the product. Easily undergoes dehydration, form the product, here ketone. Remember, terminal alkyl halogen compound is given, form the aldehydes. Internal halogen compound is given, form the ketones. Given alkyl group is aliphatic compound or aromatic compound, doesn't matter. Given alkyl group, for example, here phenyl is given, benzyl chloride, here Cl, again ClH. Again alkali medium is given, alkali medium. Same reaction, no change in the reaction. So each chlorine is replaced by what here? OH group. Why? Because mild alkali medium is given. Again undergoes dehydration, it produces product. So benzaldehyde is formed in this reaction. Benzaldehyde is formed in this reaction here. For example, here CH3 is given, here CH2 is given, here ClH is given, ClH is given. 1,1-dichloropropane, 1,1-dichloropropane compound, 1,1-dichloropropane compound undergoes hydrolysis in the presence of alkali medium, form the product dihydroxy product. Again formed dihydroxy product undergoes dehydration, form the final product here, final product. Now the CH3, again CH2 dihydroxy compound is formed here, dehydration step here. Here CH3 compound, again CH2, C double bond O H, C double bond O H here. Wherever internal compound is given, wherever internal dihalogen compound is given, internal dihalogen compound undergoes hydrolysis, form the product like this. So again dehydration is possible. Here CH3, C double bond O, CH3, dimethyl ketone or acetone is formed here. Acetone is formed here. This is a way to write the products wherever geminal halides hydrolysis reactions given. Geminal halides hydrolysis. Given R group is aliphatic or aromatic, doesn't matter. We should write the product according to concept or according to that given mechanism. So aldehydes and ketones both are possible here. Both are possible. Next preparation method is ozonolysis of alkenes. Ozonolysis of alkenes. Reductive ozonolysis of alkenes finally form the aldehydes or ketones. Here both compounds are possible. How can you say that? One means based on the given substrate, based on the given substrate here. So alkenes are dissolved in a inert solvent like ether, dichloromethane, chloroform or carbon tetrachloride at low temperature. At low temperature, nearly 196 to 200 Kelvin temperature. 200 Kelvin temperature, and a stream of ozonide oxygen is passed. The ozonide formed is unstable and easily decomposed by reductive cleavage with zinc dust and water to give a carbonyl compound. To give a carbonyl compound here. Whatever intermediate is formed in this reaction, that intermediate is generally called ozonide intermediate. Ozonide intermediate. That ozonide intermediate is stability is very less. Again, further reduction is possible in the presence of zinc and water medium finally form the products. But formed product may be aldehyde or ketone, that is depends on given substrate we can write products. For example here R CH double bond, again CHR is given. Given compound is alkene compound. Given compound is alkene compound here. Here compound undergoes ozonolysis. Compound undergoes ozonolysis in the presence of carbon tetrachloride medium. Carbon tetrachloride medium. The temperature is 196 to 200 Kelvin temperature. 196 to 200 Kelvin temperature, less temperature. Then form the ozonide intermediate. Ozonide intermediate. I think you have a perfect mechanism in alkene chapter. In alkene chapter. Wherever alkene chapter is given, we have to write the total mechanism step by step. Because I already discussed this one, need not to write step by step. Because we have so many examples in alkene chapter. So, ozonide intermediate is formed here. Ozonide intermediate. Ozonide intermediate is formed here. That ozonide intermediate stability is very less. If you apply the hydrolysis, reductive hydrolysis, the bond cleavage is possible like this. R C double bond OH, R C double bond OH, R C double bond OH 2 moles plus H2O. Plus H2O here. This is the way to write that product wherever alkene is given. The process is generally called reductive ozonolysis process. Reductive ozonolysis process. For example here R is given, here mono substituted alkene is given. Instead of hydrogen here alkyl group is given. Then what type of ozonide is formed here? Carbon tetrachloride. Temperature is 196 to 200 Kelvin temperature. Ozonide intermediate. Here R group. Here intermediate is formed like this. Intermediate is formed like this here. Here H. Ozonide. Formed ozonide stability is very less. If you apply the zinc and water, R C double bond O R, R C double bond O R plus R C double bond O H, R C double bond O H here. Aldehyde and ketone both are formed. Already I told you that concept. The formed compound is maybe ketone or aldehyde, doesn't matter. How can you say? Means based on the given substrate. Based on the given substrate. Supposed to be all hydrogens are replaced by alkyl groups. All hydrogens are replaced by alkyl groups. Here R is given, here R is given, here R is given, again here R is given, R is given. Directly we can write this one, carbon tetrachloride medium. Just cleave the double bond, then add the two oxygen to both ends, then we can get the product directly. Just cleave the double bond, here R, C double bond O R, or again C double bond O R. You can write the product directly, single step reactions. So 2 moles ketone is formed here. 2 moles ketone is formed here. This is the way to write that product wherever alkene system is given. Alkene system is given. Supposed to be here compound is given like this. Here compound is given like this. Here ozonolysis. Here zinc water is given. Zinc water is given. Medium is carbon tetrachloride medium or dichloromethane medium or chloroform is given, doesn't matter. We discussed that concept. Now here bond cleavage is possible. Here one hydrogen is there, here one hydrogen is there. Then form the product what here? Bicarbonyl product here. H, C double bond O, CH2, CH2, CS2. How many number of CS2 groups? 3 CS2 groups. Again, C double bond OH. C double bond OH. This is the way to write that product wherever ozonolysis is given. Ozonolysis is given. Ozonolysis supposed to be here R is given. Again cyclopentene compound which is substituted cycloalkene compound. Again ozonolysis. Again ozonolysis. Zinc water medium. Bond cleavage is possible here. H, C double bond O, CH2, CS2, CS2, CH2, CH2, CS2. Again C double bond OR, C double bond OR. One is ketonic group, one is aldehydic group. This is the way to write the product. Nothing but products. How to write the products means mainly based on given substrate. Mainly based on given substrate. Because no change in the number of carbons before and after. Products and compounds both are having same number of carbons here. Only bond cleavage is possible in between the two carbons. Which bond? Double bond. The double bond cleavage is possible here. This is a way to write that product wherever ozonolysis is given. So thank you. We will discuss next remaining preparation properties in session 42.